A local nonprofit organization has made it their mission to improving the lives of pets and people in the community by providing caring, compassion, and hope to more than 4,000 homeless animals entering their doors every year. Coming up, we'll talk changes happening in their medical center to improve standards and better service for everyone. Their story is up next on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Jeremy Morady, and with me today we've got three wonderful guests to go over a lot of new stuff. The first is Dr. Dorian Lara.
Hi.
Diane Murrell-Waney, who's the Customer Service Lead for SPCA Florida.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And Dr. Megan Wentworth, who's the Assistant Shelter Veterinarian for SPCA Florida.
Hi, nice to be here.
Thank you guys for coming in. So, looks like you brought us some visitors today. If you can, introduce them to us.
Yep. So this is Sadie. She is about a 10 or 11-month-old female pup who was unfortunately hit by a car a couple of weeks ago and had to be surrendered by her owner to us due to some injuries. She had a couple broken legs and broken pelvis too. So we fixed one of the broken legs a couple weeks ago. We are waiting for some parts for some more equipment to do the other part of the surgery on the other leg, hopefully next week. Okay. And other than that, she's hanging out actually at my house. I'm her foster parent. Until we can,
she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, until we can get her all healed up and find her home.
Well, she seems so happy, and she's really been friendly. So, you guys still looking for a home for her?
Yep.
All right. So, keep that in mind for folks watching this show. Oh, yeah, perfect dog.
That's right.
And a smaller visitor here on the other side.
Yeah, so this is NASCAR. He's
NASCAR.
about a 3-week-old kitten who was brought into us because he was found in the wheel well of a truck. And the people that found him couldn't take care of him. So they brought him to us, and now he's looking for foster until he's big enough to have surgery and go on the adoption floor.
So, does NASCAR refer to anything in particular about personality?
I mean, he's a typical
Crash and
energetic
burn
little
on
kitten.
turn 3, or yeah.
No, I think it was just that they found him in a car.
Nice.
Decided to give him a car name.
Absolutely adorable. So, well, you guys have a lot to talk about. Lots going on over at SPCA. You got a new director, some changes coming along.
Correct.
Take it away. Where do you want to start?
Well, we have made a lot of changes, and Shelley, our new director, has been very active since she came on board. We now have a separate cat and dog lobby. So the cats previously were pretty stressed out waiting in the main lobby area with the dogs and everything that was going on. And sometimes the cats cause stress to the dogs, you know, just waiting with them. So the areas have been separated. We have the smaller side is our cat lobby, the larger side is our dog lobby. We also have provided Adaptol for the dogs and Feel Away for the cats, which is a natural pheromone that the mother would emit. Just helps to calm them down a little bit. Okay. We also have dedicated cat rooms, exam rooms, and dedicated dog rooms. Okay. As well to help.
Not picking up scents and getting confused and
scared,
overexcited or scared. Yeah.
Okay. We also have opened back up on Sundays. Limited Sunday hours though. We're open from 9 to 1. The first and third Sundays of every month. And it's limited right now to vaccines. So it's similar to our wellness wagon where you would, just have wellness visits only. We're not taking any walk-ins on Sundays, no emergencies, anything like that. Okay. There is a limited exam fee associated with that if you come into the clinic of $15 for any vaccines.
All right. Well, let's take a step back just a bit, if you can, for the folks who might be new to the area, haven't been around a whole long time to see what all do you guys do down there at your facility? Because you've expanded through the years.
Yes, we do a lot.
Oh, yeah.
We have our adoptions side, where of course we're taking in animals that are either surrendered or pulled from animal control or are found, and treating them medically for whatever problems they may have before they come in, having surgeries done, spay and neuters, so that they can be placed on the adoption floor and go up for adoption. Okay, we have our full service medical clinic, and now that Dr. Dorian's here, we have expanded some of our services. He is more than capable of doing orthopedic surgeries now that we weren't previously able to offer. So that's in the works. We're trying to get machinery and everything to help him, do his job there. Okay. But the clinic is open Monday through Saturday, okay, 8 to 6. We stopped taking walk-ins because we were having trouble with our wait times, okay? So in order to cut back on those problems, we will take a walk-in occasionally if we have the time and if it's an emergent situation, but they would have to call the medical center to see if that availability is there for the that particular day.
So case-by-case basis,
Correct.
call ahead.
We do a lot of community outreach. We have volunteer coordinator, Sonia, who takes care of that right now, and she also handles our volunteers. So we have quite a large volunteer base as well.
Now, we were talking a little bit earlier about some of the new surgeons coming on board. Now, your specialty is orthopedics, I guess, and adding to kind of what you guys can offer.
Yeah, so basically I've had advanced training in the field of small animal veterinary surgery. I'm not a boarded specialist. That requires some additional training that I don't have, and taking a big test, and you can put these extra letters behind your name, which I don't have, but I have a lot of training given by those people with those letters.
Okay.
And so I actually really prefer soft tissue surgeries, so say taking out spleens and livers and things like that, but I can do orthopedic procedures as well. So right now, coming into the SPCA, we have some equipment that allows us to do some things, like Sadie's fractures. A couple of them are fairly simple in nature, and we're able to take care of those, but other fractures are a little more complicated, and so we're waiting on getting equipment for that, and that's where things like donations are really important, because to be honest, orthopedic equipment is insanely expensive. We're talking thousands and thousands of dollars for things. Even simple instruments can be a few $100s for just one little piece of metal.
Oh, sure.
But hopefully we'll be able to get that and start doing that sort of stuff for not just animals in the shelter, but for people in the community as well. So we can charge maybe a little bit less for some of those things, and just allow us to do a whole lot more stuff surgery-wise.
Well, in addition to that, with the new surgeons coming on board, are there other services that y'all are able to provide now that maybe have been more limited in the past, kind of like the orthopedics? I
guess now that we're fully staffed with veterinarians now. We were searching for quite some time to have a full complement of vets. So now that we have vets for all the schedules every day, we can take in as many appointments as we're able to. Again, we're limiting walk-ins, but emergent sort of things, again, if the clients call and say, hey, something really bad has happened, odds are we can probably see that and take care of that.
Okay.
In regards to things that are not surgical, we've been able to handle most of that stuff kind of as it is on a limited basis. Our medical clinic while it is full service, we don't have incredibly huge amounts of hospital space to keep animals there all the time, where maybe like a specialty center would if they're really, really sick. So that's something we likely wouldn't do, and probably send them out somewhere else if they came into us. We at least provide some initial stabilization and diagnostics and things like that to get them to where they need to go.
Okay. Fantastic. You guys got a lot of stuff going on there.
We do.
Well, yeah, and I know you guys got all kinds of fundraising stuff going on, and things like volunteering. I know you guys are always searching for folks. Can they find that stuff on your website?
Absolutely, yes. All the fundraisers are listed on the website. The website is www.spcaflorida.org. Okay. Also, if you go onto the website, there is a volunteer application that you can fill out directly online. Okay. And the volunteer coordinator will contact you to set up training. We do have I believe it's a 3-day training that volunteers are required to go through.
Okay. Okay, now also you have with everything that you're adding in, you also have a new schedule for Wellness Wagon.
Correct.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. Our wagon goes out into the community every Saturday, okay, to 3 different locations. Well, normally. Now that we've revamped the schedule a little bit, there are some weekends where there's only 2 locations, okay? That Wellness Wagon schedule can also be found on our website, okay? If they go to the medical tab and hover over the medical tab, you'll see a tab for the Wellness Wagon, which will list the complete schedules for each weekend, okay?
So while they're on there to volunteer, they can also go and
volunteer and donate, or yes, yeah, the wagon schedule is there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, before we wrap things up, if anyone out there is wanting to do adoptions or foster other animals as well, where do they go?
They could call our main number, okay, which is 863-646-4647. When they call that number, there is a list, there's a menu that you go through, okay? We just changed it, so forgive me, I can't remember what foster is. But if you pick the appropriate menu option, it will get you to where you need to be. Adoptions has its own extension on that list, and so does foster.
Okay.
And we are desperately in need of fosters, along with supplies for the foster parents.
Okay.
I think right now the major need is for pate kitten food. So yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. We always love having you
Yeah, thank you for having us.
and your visitors that you bring with us. SPCA Florida is committed to providing quality veterinary care throughout the life of your pet. Their services and facilities are designed to assist in routine preventative care for young, healthy pets, early detection and treatment of diseases as your pet ages, and complete medical and surgical care as necessary during your pet's lifetime. Over 30 surgery and veterinary technicians and support staff assist their team of veterinarians with life-saving surgery, vaccinations, dental cleanings, and more. For more information on the changes happening in their medical center or to schedule an appointment, give them a call at 863-646-7722 or look them up on the web at www.spcaflorida.org.